Good evening, friends. It is currently 2:30 in the morning, and I'm leaving in about half an hour to start my 3-hour drive towards Bluffton to start moving in. Today is move-in day. It was an eventful day. My day started out with my cat bringing a cockroach into my room, lovingly, but so yeah, that got taken care of. But now everyone's awake and getting caffeine, and we're gonna load the rest of the stuff up into my car, my dad's truck, and then we'll be on our way. It's so early, I want to cry, but we're getting there. We're getting square. I believe that we're just gonna drive straight down. So there won't be any like rest stops or anything like that. So I'm not gonna try to vlog while I'm driving. So the next time you see me, I will be, moving all my shit in. Yeah, so let's go get this day started with some coffee. I'll see you in Bluffton. Hello. So, bet you're wondering, it's like, oh, you didn't, show us everything about getting your room ready and all that. And it's like, no, I didn't. Because it was a very emotional day yesterday because it was a nightmare to get checked in. When it came to COVID, the school, they have all their people wearing masks and stuff like that. There's hand sanitizer stations everywhere, and we had to get tested before we could move in. So I did that. So my nose still kind of hurts on this side. She got in there with that cotton swab. So yeah, I finally got checked in after getting 4 sets of directions that were all wrong. Finally, someone said, just park here and move in. Your dormitories are right there. And I finally figured out that part of the issue that I had was because I am like I was one of a few people who were moving into my dormitory because I am an upperclassman. I am a transfer student. And so all the new people are going to the other dormitories. Well, the dormitory that I'm staying in is a upperclassman dormitory, and so most of the people, so someone said like 95% of the people that are moving into this dormitory moved in today, so the day after I moved in. So there was no check-in table for this dormitory, and people didn't know where I was supposed to go because they weren't expecting anybody for my dormitory until tomorrow. So yeah, that was the whole issue, was that they didn't expect me to be here, and my key card didn't work. Yeah, my key card didn't work because they expected me to come in tomorrow. So it's the next day. My whole room is set up. It was a very emotional goodbye yesterday to my parents. But I met one of my roommates. I ended up getting a roommate change because 2 of my roommates, all their classes were moved online. So they are now staying off campus in an apartment that they're sharing. And then one of my previous roommates is going to be here with me. She's going to be showing up here in about 2-3 hours, maybe like 2.5 hours. She'll be showing up. I think that's her time. And then my other roommate, she's been here for like 2 weeks because she's had RA training because she's my RA. So she's been here for a while. She seems, nice, mostly unproblematic, which is good. Minimal, doesn't understands that I'm a hermit, and if she sees me, it's a miracle. But my other roommate is moving in today, here in about 2.5 hours or so. Other than that, the check-in process as a whole was god awful, like awful. It was terrible because nobody knew where I was going or anything like that, and they didn't, I guess they didn't check and see if anybody from my dorm was checking in, at 8 in the morning. Yeah, I had to wake up at 2 and then leave at like, I left at like 3:30, and then we got here at about 7:30. That was a long drive. We drove for so long that my hands started hurting from holding the steering wheel. And then it took us, when we finally got parked and everything, finally, you know, was able to get all of my crap out of my car and my dad's truck. And it took 3 trips, but it took me a few minutes because they had to code my my key card because it wasn't working. I couldn't get in the dorm. Right now I'm looking and they actually have all the gates to the dorm propped open, but yesterday they were all closed and you had to have a key card to get in. So I was you know, I needed them to key my card so that I can get into, you know, my dorm and my room and all that. So we moved everything up here. I didn't unpack anything yet because my RA roommate was busy doing like move-in day festivities and all that. So she was gone. So we just kind of left everything, you know, here. We put some stuff in my room and then left some stuff in the kitchen as well. And we went to get breakfast because we hadn't eaten. I had been running off of 3 hours of sleep and a coffee. So yeah, and then we came back and I moved everything in, and my parents stayed for like an hour after we came back and they helped me, you know, unpack stuff and move stuff around and all that. And my dad set up my laptop computer situation, which I will show you. He set everything up for me, and then it was a very emotional goodbye after that. My sister, who is the toughest of the tough, was in tears. She, for once, it felt like she was my sister and she was gonna miss me. And she cried and hugged me and she said, "I don't want you to go," you know. And my mom, my mom was bawling. She did not stop crying. And apparently she cried on the drive home and all that. And I cried for a while, but I put music on and I tried to focus on not letting my room look like shit, because I can't stand having a messy room as much as my room at home is always messy. That's a different story though. But right now my room at home is pretty clean. Because, you know, all the crap that I had sitting in the floor was stuff for here. But yeah, it was an emotional, and then I spent 5 hours sorting all my stuff and putting it together and putting, you know, like the shelf. I put that shelf together. And, you know, putting things in its place. Yeah, okay, I'll show you my dorm now. I'll stop talking. Okay, so this is a little windowsill that I have right here, and this is the view that I have. I'm on the 2nd floor. I can see, you know, the rest of the courtyard for my dorm and the tennis courts. They have a whole bunch of, like, there's beach volleyball over there somewhere, and like a basketball court and everything. That's the parking lot right there, was the parking lot that I was parked in. I'm in overflow right now, but that's where I was to move all my shit. I had to bring it all the way over here. So this is the little touch lamp that I got. It's just like, this is actually a CD player that I saw on Instagram that I was able to find on Amazon for a couple dollars cheaper. It's got, you know, where you can play your CD. It has a USB to charge your phone on it if you need to. And then it has a aux cord on the bottom, and then it has Bluetooth as well, and it has radio, which probably will use the radio, maybe, I'm not sure, because I'm so used to playing the exact same station at night, so I've been using my computer to play music, not music, but play that station when I sleep at night. This is actually a diffuser. This is my peppermint bottle. I use the peppermint oil for it because that's what gives me headache relief. That's my little alarm clock. That's the windowsill. And then that's my phone cord right there where it was plugged in. This is the tray that I got that is pressured onto the bed frame, so that's a little table for the side. This is my bed. This is my pillow that says "Call Mom" on it because I thought it was really funny because I call my mother for everything. This is my primary pillow, and that's the doll that my grandmother gave me that I've had since I was like my sister's age. I was like 8 or 9 when I got it. Weighted blanket and a quilt. That's my phone case. And then all the boxes that everything came in, IKEA bags and everything, is all under here. So like that's all of my boxes that I use to move in, and anything that I'm going to restore stuff with. My IKEA bags are in the back, and so are the fabric boxes that I used to store my clothes. And then I have my hamper and laundry basket right here, and my suitcase as well. That is kind of messy under there, but at the same time, I can't organize it any other way. Here is my closet. I have some of those, like, as seen on TV hangers that, you can hang like 5 things on it, and then, you pull it up and it hangs it, and you just let it go, and it's like a space saver and all that. And then I have some pants hangers as well. I only have 1 pair of pants on it right now because that's the only pair of pants that wouldn't fit in my drawer. And then I have, like beach towels, blankets. I'm gonna be here for Halloween, so that's my witch hat up there. And then my cardigans are right here. And then there's a fanny pack and a rain jacket up there. Yeah, this on the rack right here is mostly jackets and then dresses. And then there's a few shirts right here that I just didn't put in my drawers. And then that's a little suitcase that my grandmother gave me. It's like a vintage suitcase, but I love it so much. And then this is all of the shoes that I brought. This is like maybe a third of the shoes that I have. And then I have my little quiet fan right here, along with my stuff for school. It's not a lot, but it is what it is. And then I built this shelf. This shelf came from IKEA. It's just one of those collapsible shelves. This is going to be easy to take apart and everything, so I can just pop this top bit out and just take all these things off. But it has my purse, hand sanitizer, and the school gave us germ kits, so it came with a little bag. It has 2 masks that have the school's logo on it, and a bottle of hand sanitizer. And then also that germ kit had a germ key that came with it, and it's got the USCB Sand Sharks on it. That is my school ID and everything, but and they also actually sent us a little hand sanitizer as well in the mail that came. That was nice and all that. But yeah, this shelf is great for holding all of my, I think I've got makeup, face stuff, hair products. This is vitamins right here. Hairbrush, all that stuff, extra contacts, deodorant. I've got, let's see, lens cleaning cloths. This is a bunch of stuff I had in my bathroom. Face stuff. This is perfume. I've got more medicine right here and just random tampons that I don't use because I don't use tampons. And then I have my bag of hair stuff, and I think there's actually skin products under there as well. And then washcloths, and then actual medicine back here. This was on that shelf. This is my desk. As you can see, I had some fun with the sign that I got. And then this is my desk setup. This is the chair. It's, like every other dormitory, it's got that rocking desk chair, which I like. And then I have my load of books on these shelves right here. And then this is my junk drawer, where it's got, like just a ton of stuff I need to use. And just things I didn't really have a place for other than here. This is actually where my tripod's been. This is my computer setup, just like it was at home, except now I have a printer right next to me. Well, I've always had this printer. I've used it for my entirety of college and all that stuff. But now it's came with me. My mother actually had to get one for herself because she's been using mine. This is connected to my laptop through a USB cable, so it actually freed up an Ethernet cable for my laptop, so I didn't have to connect to the public Wi-Fi. And so now I'm on the network and everything. So this, my dual monitor setup, and I have the stand that I've had my monitor sitting on, planner, keyboard, and all that, and the desk actually has 2 of these like little tray things that can be pulled out. It comes out farther than this, but this is as far as I can pull it with the chair right there. But yeah, it comes out with these little tray things, and they come out like this far normally. That makes it, easy to, have textbooks sitting open or notebooks or something like that. And my monitor actually has lights behind it that I've taped onto there, and they plug into this little extension cord thing right here. There's the lights. I've got them unplugged right now because I think the remote came with a dead battery, so I have to get a battery to replace that. I need to put that on my list, which I have this little wire thing that I've got clips on that I've got my little shopping list. I have to meet my other roommate to be able to go and get, shopping done. This is all the trash that I have, and I don't know if I'm keeping these boxes or not. I'm probably not, but this is my trash for right now. Then I have pack of medical masks just in case someone needs them or something like that. And then I have CD cases because I still use CDs and I still take Polaroids and all that stuff. There's my coin collecting box, an extra pair of sunglasses, lotion, mail organizer that I actually use just to put junk in, and then the 2-year degree that I worked so hard to get. I have got that proudly displayed. I'm glad I grabbed it before I left. And then on the back of my door, I've actually got a drying rack. I did not take that big drying rack with me because it would have been really cumbersome to get. And then that's extra food that I brought with me. It's mostly just candy and like drinks, and there's my knee brace on the floor. Let's see. This is one of my roommate's rooms, and she's not here yet, but there's my RA's room over there. I'm not going to show you that. I've got my towels hanging up already, and I brought a shower curtain as well, and I think there's roll of toilet paper in there that I brought as well. This is, what's up? This is all of my crap that I have. You know, toothpaste, toothbrush, and all that stuff. Cup. I don't use reusable cups to wash my mouth out. I use a shot glass instead. Contacts, contact solution, you know, mouthwash and all that stuff. And I have shower stuff, and then like extra little bathroom things down here, like, you know, pads, sunscreen, odor eater, and then I have my teeth whitening kit back there as well. That's all my stuff for my shower, my little shower caddy, because the shower is very small and can't really keep stuff in here. I also have a little vacuum in here as well, and that's the washer and dryer that we have in unit. The door for that is right here. And then here is, I was eating breakfast and people watching right here. I need to clean up really quick. But this is the view that I have from the living room. And it comes with chair, end table, entertainment center, and then this is the stuff. This couch comes with it, but my roommate brought the throw blanket and throw pillow. I built this little rolling cart thing. I put it beside the door to like be like a catch-all for things if we need it. My roommate actually brought a cable box, but no TV. I don't watch TV, so I don't know. And it comes with a bar and everything, all that. I have a jar of candy on the bar because I, you know, snack on candy, and we're all girls here, so. The kitchen, there's nothing in the freezer, but I brought these little magnets to put on it. And then I brought a Brita filter, there's some drinks in the fridge, and then there's my water bottle to keep it cold. All of my loose tea is on top of that refrigerator, so it's not in the way. And then I brought this thing, and I put macaroni noodles in it because I eat these a lot. And then these are little mini cutting boards because I like to cut fruits up and stuff like that. And then here is my little lamp that I got. I'm probably going to take this and move it over there so that it's not so cluttered over here. And then this is actually silverware that I brought with me. And this is actually expired. But this silverware I brought with me, but my roommate actually already had plenty of it for all three of us. And she had her own, like, pots and pans and all that stuff. But yeah. And if you're wondering, my cup collection did come with me, of course. So here's all my little mugs down here. There's my food stuff and my pots and pans. I'm gonna make tea here soon whenever I get the chance to get sugar. I need to get a canister for sugar as well, or something like that. Maybe not. And then the rest of my stuff for the kitchen is in these cabinets right here. I have tea, mashed potatoes, some crackers back there. And I have some, what is that? Oh yeah, cowtails and stuff like that, other candy. And I think I have Starbucks refreshers back there, but then I have like measuring cup, bowls and plates and all that. And then there's all my travel cups and straw cups. And then, you know, more bugles. I got 3 bags of these. More of that stuff. This is the oatmeal that I ate. And then ramen and all that stuff. So this was made, these apartments were made for tall people. Because I can't reach up here without getting one of those bar stools. I'm getting a step stool eventually, which is good. Then my roommate brought some cleaning stuff as well. This is her stuff right here. This is her stuff. But this is my stuff right here. She also brought a toaster, but this is my stuff. My glass teapot, and then my electric kettle, which I used earlier. And then my personal blender as well. And that's her drying rack right there. So yeah, that's that's the whole dorm. There's not a whole lot to it, but I'm feeling better about it now that you know a while has passed since I've had to say goodbye to my parents and all that. For the most part, right now, I'm just feeling kind of lonely and kind of isolated, I guess. But we'll work on that. I'm trying not to talk very loudly because A, it echoes in here, and B, there's people moving in my hall right now. Everyone that's here kind of knows each other, and they've been here for a while because this is the dorm for returning students and all that, and upperclassmen. So I'm just kind of trying to get in my groove and make some new friends and everything. But I am a little homesick, just a little bit, you know. It's weird not having my sister come bug me in the morning, and it's weird not having my mom, you know, hey, it's 2 in the afternoon, you should be out of bed, you know. And it's weird not having my dad come check on me at night before I've gone to sleep, because my dad had this when I was little. My dad had this like irrational fear that I would stop breathing in my sleep, and so he checks on me at night. When even as a 20-year-old, he checks on me at night to make sure that I'm still breathing. It's weird not having him check on me, but my mom still checks on me. She bugs me at least every couple hours, you know, asking, "You okay?" And I've already told her that I'll probably, and willingly, I will probably text her at least daily just to let her know that I'm okay. Because, you know, she worries about me and all that. Right now, the only things I'm worried about is classes and the fact that my back hurts because the mattress is not what I had at home. The mattress topper helps it be comfortable, but it really kills my back. So I woke up this morning and I sat up and everything popped from the neck down and I was hurting so bad. But hopefully that will get better with time. But debatable. It's a very secure campus. I don't feel, you know, unsafe or anything like that, because you have to have a key card just to get in the buildings here. So yeah, that's all I got. We'll see what the coming days have in store for me. Fins up.